Hey everyone, Mike here. I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to just touch base on something I'm seeing that I would call kind of a miss right now for a lot of companies. Especially being in the tech space, we see the work from home conversation being very focused on technology. And I really want to make sure that all of you out there are thinking of it what I think is the better way to think about it, which is that this is less a technology problem and much more an engagement problem. See, when we all had our workforces together in one spot, we were able to be kind of culturally lazy. And when we think about things like engagement, communication, etc., alignment, things like that, proximity masked a lot of problems. People can be close together, and the fact that there's bad communication or a lot of noise and things like that, and when I say noise, I mean organizational noise and things like that, distractions, they're still able to stay somewhat aligned and engaged just by the fact that we're all in the same building, so we kind of know what's going on. We all sort of know what the strategies are. I hear about the vision, I see things, etc. Where they're kind of aligned with the organization just by the fact that they're around. As we've moved towards more remote workforces, which probably is going to be into the foreseeable future, and in our organization, it's really a permanent change. We need to be more intentional as organizations, making sure that we're thinking about, yes, they need the technology to be able to do these things and to layer on top of, but that's a very solvable problem, and it's fairly easy, frankly. Really at a higher level, the business problem around how do we communicate, how do we stay engaged? And engagement doesn't mean, they have a platform upon which they can communicate. There's a whole lot more that really goes on top of that to creating an engaged workforce. Be thinking about those things because I suspect that many companies move to a remote workforce and they had enough alignment, kind of like having enough gas in the tank, that it lasted for a few months. But now many companies are getting into some problem territory because the plane is kind of, everyone's separated from each other long enough that they're starting to lose alignment. They're losing radio communication. They're not engaged, and they're not sure how to get these things back on track. And really pulling everyone back into the office isn't really a great option. And so be thinking about work from home or work from anywhere, or whatever the heck you want to call it, as a communication and engagement problem and an alignment problem a lot more than a technology problem. We're getting into that time now where I think less chaos, maybe more anxiety for people about how's this going to play out in the long term. So this is something to be thinking about, and you can solve these problems. These are things that I think, we spend a lot of time thinking about in our organization. If I can help you, reach out to me. I'm happy. This is not something that would cost you anything. It's a conversation to talk about how we're doing things. Happy to do it. So I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and that my kids had their first day of school today. So we're all back at it again, figuring out what life looks like going forward. So I'm sure many of you are in the same spot. I know many of our team members are. And so this is a time where people have some anxiety. I get it. And if this is something that we can help with, just something to kind of be thinking about, feel free to reach out. We're here for you. So stay safe. Bye.